Everybody's got their reasons. Everybody's got their lines. Everybody says forever, but it's never round when it dies. My heart is on the table. Somebody's gotta try. I'm breathing in an able, don't you know it? I don't wanna say goodbye. All my life, waited for something that's right. One more night, and I'm trying to stop the morning light. I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. I wanna say goodbye. Nobody said it's easy. Nobody wants to fight. Nobody in here's perfect, but it's worth it with wide open eyes. My heart is on the table. Nobody's gonna try. I'm willing and I'm able, don't you know it? I don't wanna say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. All my life, waited for something that's right. One more night, I'm trying to stop the morning light. I wanna say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. Say goodbye. Wanna say goodbye. I don't wanna say goodbye. My heart is on the table. Somebody's gotta try. I'm breathing in them able, don't you know it? I don't wanna say goodbye. I feel like I'm falling, seriously falling hard for you. Oh, forever's a long time, but far from enough time to spend with you. I will always be there. I will always be there. So far, I'll be behind you. I'll be there to guide you when you've lost your way. Yeah, forever's a long time, but far from enough time to spend with you. I will always be there. I will always go and call your parents and tell them the good news. Say you've fallen hard and there's someone that needs to meet you. We'll pick out a white dress and grab 2 golden bands. The world will stare in jealousy, 'cause they don't understand like you and me. I will always be there. 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 I feel like I've fallen, seriously falling hard for you. Here's the story, here we are, falling forward into parts, playing something into nothing, till we know it's not ours. All we have is something simple, all we know is what's been gone, going into some dramatic, static pause. Whoever can leave here first, wherever I see you hurts. Whatever I need to do, we try to tell a story. We write each other into our lives, but after all, it's all just as thin as paper hearts. Take the center, false direction, take the words out of my head. Always hurt under protection, always cut where I don't let in. Oh, my mind, just try on patience. Oh, my heart, just lead the way. All my life has been a silent fight to be okay. Yeah, we try to tell a story. We write each other into our lives, but after all, it's all just as thin as paper hearts. Tell a story, we write each other into our lives, but after all, it's all just as thin as paper. We try to tell a story, we write each other into our lives, but after all, it's all just as thin as paper hearts. No one could tell me that you would be mine. I can't believe my eyes tonight. How can I stay in this wonderful dream?
Wanna see ya, wanna see ya. I still recall when you first said hello, and just couldn't get you out of my head. I wanna be with you every day. Oh, can't fight it, just can't fight it. Just let me be the one to hold you tight, show you the light now. I want to treat you right every night, show you the light. You know what I feel and I say it ain't fair. I just wanna see you every night. I'm crazy about you, I make you alright. Oh, can't resist ya, just can't resist ya. Just let me be the one to hold you tight, show you the light. I want to treat you right every night, show you the light. Just wanna show you paradise. You're making it hard to say goodbye. My love is gonna make it through the night when I show you the light. Show you the light. Oh, show you the light. Oh, show you the light. Show you, when I show you the light.
Just bow your head with me as we pray. Father God, you are the one that orchestrated all of this. And it's because of your love and your graciousness and your timing, Father, we're all here together today to celebrate the marriage between these two. Father, would you continue to have your hand upon them, have your hand upon this ceremony, and most importantly, God, have your hand upon their marriage. We're so thankful and grateful for your presence here today. Amen. You may be seated. Well, if there's a dry eye in this place now, I don't know what to do, but what an incredible day. And I just want to say, 2 months ago we started this journey. Thank you for the honor and the privilege to be able to be here to appreciate this moment in your life. And know that I know you won't, but I won't forget this day. So thank you very much for your honor. After the service today, last three, we will get to sign this. And when I hold my hand here is a marriage certificate, something that the state of Montana gave to you for this day. Many of us have one. Maybe it's not from the state of Montana. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's from a different
current state, but what it symbolizes and what it represents is the date in which you two decided to get married. So let me
put it to you almost kind of bluntly is, this is just a piece of paper.
see, many of us have it hanging on our walls. Many of us have it framed. Some of us have it in a safety deposit box put away. Some of us have it in a safe place with all of our other documents. But again, this is just a piece of paper. This paper is not a marriage. This paper, in fact, anything that we're doing today, the tablecloths, which are beautiful, the flowers, which are extraordinary, the setting, I don't know many people that have gotten married with a setting like this before, is exquisite. But it's not what makes up a marriage. You see, a marriage is made up of everything from after today. See, a marriage is, as wonderful as it is, a marriage is tomorrow and the next day and the weeks after and the months after and the years after. In fact, Alan, I go back to the very first time that we sat down and I challenged you right away and I said, so what is marriage? And in a nutshell, you said marriage is forever. And it was in that moment, it was in the first minute and a half that I met you, that I knew that this was something special. That it doesn't matter what this piece of paper says, it's what's in there and in your heart that makes the marriage. Marriage is not a piece of paper, it's a gift. For many of us that are married, we recognize that. And sometimes we have a tough time accepting the gift. And sometimes it is the most beautiful thing in the world. But regardless, it is a gift. It is a gift of yourself. It is a gift of your life. Not just for today, but it's for every day, from this day forward. And you must constantly give yourselves to one another. You see, that is a marriage. It means letting go of those petty things. It means not caring who is right and who is wrong. It means putting your spouse, their wants, their desires, and their happiness ahead of your own. I was remembered today when I was going through my notes of an illustration by a college professor. And it simply goes like this. He brought out this mayonnaise jar in front of a whole class of his students. And he began to put golf balls in this mayonnaise jar. And he proceeded, as soon as the last golf ball went in, proceeded to ask them, is this jar full? And of course, all of them said yes. He said, okay. So then he pulled out a jar of small pebbles. And he poured them in and sifted them down. And he said, well, if it was full before, is it full now? And they all agreed, yes, it's full now. So then he pulled out a jar of sand. And he continued to sift sand in. And he said, is it full now? And sand was all the way up to the top. And they said, well, certainly yes, now it is full. And then he pulled out a bottle of water. And he slowly poured the water in. And it consumed every ounce of that jar. And the whole point of it was those things that he put in represent what could be our happiness and what can be our things in life. You see, the golf balls represent the big things. Maybe where you're going to live. Maybe the financial situations of your marriage. Maybe all of those things and concerns. What job to take next? Do we have children? How do we raise our family? You see, those are the golf balls that you put in. The pebbles are the things that come next of, hey, do we pay this one or this one this month? Hey, do we take this vacation? Hey, what kind of car should we get? The sand and the water, those are the little day-to-day things that sometimes consume us. But the whole point of it is, if you don't put the golf balls first in your marriage, if you don't put the big things first, if you don't concern yourself with the importance and significance of what you're doing here today first, the little stuff will overtake and you won't have room for it. You see, if we were to pour the sand and the water in first, you wouldn't have enough room for all of the golf balls that you need, or all the pebbles. Jesus said, and he told this to his disciples, and he said, follow one and only commandment, and that's to love one another. That's a pretty big golf ball right there. John 13:34 says, a new command I give you, love one another as I have loved you, so you must love one another. What I love about that verse is this. It doesn't say, hey, on the good days, love one another. Hey, when everything is going right, love one another. It is, no matter what happens, no matter what's going on, you must love one another. And you see, from that moment that we sat at that table that very first time, and I saw the way that you two looked at each other, you loved one another. And I go back to even that moment just 5 minutes ago, when you couldn't even see her face from here, but you knew it was her. That was loving her and loving one another. The moment you turned the corner and saw his face, that was loving one another. So those moments where it's difficult, those moments where you might be in disagreement, remember these times to say, no matter what, I must love my spouse, and we will get through it. Many pastors that marry use a verse from Mark chapter 10, verse 8, and it says, and the two will become one flesh. So they no longer are two, but one. You see, that means when to become two into one, that means forever you are joined. That goes back to the very first thing you said, is marriage is forever. Forever, you two are now going to be one. You see, you are the wedding gift. You are the wedding gift that you give to one another. You two are the ones that celebrate together in the good times and in the bad. My challenge to you two today is that you choose and decide each day to give the gift of marriage to each other. That you choose each day to wake up and I'm going to love my spouse today, no matter what happens. That I'm going to give this gift of love to one another. Remember, and a lot of us will be able to attest to the fact that not all days are going to be super joyous. Not all days are going to be the grandest of days. And so some days are going to be hard. Some days it's going to be a conscious choice to say, I am going to love you today as much as I possibly can. And so my challenge is, every day you wake up with that decision. Every day you wake up with that decision in your heart to say, I'm going to love you no matter what happens today. And my challenge to each one of us, what I love about this is, we're family. We're all close. We're all together. We've known either Alan or Kristen probably most of their lives. And so my challenge to each one of us is that we encourage them. We encourage this marriage, and that we honor God's word, and that they are now one flesh, and that we don't separate but celebrate this gift and the incredible couple that they are. This means being there for them when they need help or advice or just somebody to listen to. See, it's really easy to sit on the outside and look in at a marriage. It takes real family to be there at all times for it. So my challenge to each one of us is that we be there each time for it. Alan and Kristen, I invite you to begin your new journey. I invite you to begin your new adventure by sharing your vows with one another in the presence of God and all of us. Are you ready to do this?
Yes.
Oh, that's not the vow, by the way, so here we go. Alan, would you repeat after me? Kristen, this day I give to you my love and my life.
Kristen, this day I give you my love and my life.
I bind my future with yours.
I bind my future with yours.
Through all joy and sorrow, all seen and unseen.
Through all joy and sorrow, seen and unseen.
With the Lord as our strength.
With the Lord as our strength.
I will be faithful to you, cherishing you above all others.
I will be faithful to you, cherishing you above all others.
From this moment on, everything that I am and everything that I have is yours.
From this moment on, everything I have and everything that I am is yours.
I choose you as a person that I will spend the rest of my life.
I choose you, the person to spend the rest of my life.
And whatever path you travel through life, I promise to go beside you.
Whatever path you decide to travel through life, I'll go beside you.
To support you, to honor you, and to strengthen and love you.
For you, honor you, strengthen and love you.
As long as we both shall live. Kristen, would you repeat after me? Alan, this day I give to you my love and my life. I bind my future with yours. Through all joy and sorrow, all seen and unseen. With the Lord as our strength. I will be faithful to you, cherishing you above all others. From this moment on, everything that I am and everything that I have is yours. I choose you as a person that I will spend the rest of my life. And whatever path you travel through life, I promise to go beside you. To support you, to honor you, and to strengthen and love you. And to love you, as long as we both shall live. You have both chosen rings today. To use a ring to be a symbol of the covenant that you are making with each other. May this ring be a constant reminder of the blessing of friendship you have found in each other, and serve to assure you that in a changing world, your love, like the circle on his or her finger, is a constant and never ending. We double knotted those, just so you know. Alan, please take the ring and place it on Kristen's finger and repeat after me. Kristen, take this ring as a token of my love.
Kristen, take this ring as a token of my love.
As the ring is never ending, so is my love for you.
As the ring is never ending.
Kristen, please keep the ring and place it on my hand. Alan, take this ring as a token of my love. As the ring is never ending, so is my love for you. Alan, will you take Kristen to be your wife? And will you give yourself to her in all love and honor, and in all unselfishness, in all faith and tenderness? Will you love her and cherish her from this moment forever?
I promise.
And Kristen, will you take Alan to be your husband? And will you give yourself to him in all love and honor, and in all unselfishness, in all faith and tenderness, will you love him and cherish him from this moment and forever? I'm just soaking it in. Well then, by the honor that you have put upon me, I pronounce you husband and wife.
Been a long time coming. Now, baby, I'm officially yours.
May I be the first to announce and introduce you to Mr.
Got so much love
Alan McCrae.
to give. In my heart, I know you'll see. You won't believe the things I've been through to be right here. I almost died just to get to you. I go to hell and to hell again. I gladly go back and forth from the mountaintops, from door to door. Let the whole
Family's going to take pictures now, and so just a couple of things real quick. If you can, please, if you're not going to be involved in the picture process, if you could just pick up your chair and then set it across the
look no further, no more. Now, baby, I'm officially yours. Now listen to me. Hey, time after time, I told myself to stop this. Yeah, but you take control over me. Oh, you know what you're doing, it's working. I guarantee it. Please believe it. Go from the mountaintop, door to door to door. Let the whole world know, baby, I'm officially yours. What was I doing before? I was officially yours. Na na na. Ooh.